Hello, it's Monica Dubay with Heal Your Mind, Heal Your Life Coaching. I'm doing lesson 42 of A Course in Miracles today, which is God is my strength, vision is his gift. And I love this lesson. There's lots of lessons, of course, that just blow me away, and actually they all do. But the reason I really love this lesson is that it begins to dawn on you the strength that's within your mind in order to be healed and transformed, and that it is something that you innately possess because it is the mind of God or the mind of the creative source of the universe. And that mind is the mind with which you think. So the idea for today is a combination of two thoughts, right? God is my strength and vision is his gift. So I get to feel and believe and begin to experience strength from the certainty of that whole mind that I am and that I contact whenever I choose. And then also the vision for your life, or the vision for what you want to experience, the vision for the goal of this course, which is complete and total peace and understanding of who you are and what you're here for and what your purpose is. That's what I do in my practice. I bring people to that place where they can discover that. And it is a discovery. It's not something I can tell you. It's not something anyone can tell you. It's a self-discovery and a self-realization. So the idea combines these two very powerful thoughts, both of major importance. And it sets forth a cause and effect relationship which explains why you cannot fail in your efforts to achieve the goal of this course. You cannot fail. It is guaranteed that if you do this, you will awaken to the truth of who you are. And I love that because it's so hopeful. It's so guaranteed. It's so like, hey, the fix is in and it's going to work. All you have to do is apply this lesson to your life and take a chance on love. Really? It's not that hard. It's just, it's actually really natural to you to want to be totally free and to apply yourself to it, right? But you have will, so you've got to align your will with the will of the Creator, which is to set you free. And that's a mouthful. I mean, that's really what gives me the impetus to do all that I do, is to know that if I align my will with God's will, I am totally free. And all that I think of becomes free. All of my projections become free as well. That's my goal. That's my impetus for doing all that I do. And then it says, you will see, because it is the will of God, right? The will of God is for you to see what's true. It is his strength, not your own, that gives you power. Your power comes from God. It's like God dependency, truly understanding that how dependent we are on the mind of God, because we're not separate from it, and we could never be separate from it, gives us this inspired way of living, where we wake up every morning and teach ourselves this lesson: God is my strength. Any idea of suffering or fear or lack or something attacking me is just going on in my mind, and it doesn't have to derail me if I don't let it. If I recognize that within the same mind that I'm using to hurt myself, I can choose to claim that God's will for me is strength and power. It's all power. And I can use that power wisely now, rather than attacking myself, to set myself free. So it's his gift to you rather than your own, which offers vision to you. So vision meaning, what is the vision for your life? What is that vision that you have perhaps avoided or not been able to grasp or not been able to truly create for yourself in your life on the earth at this time? Each of us has a unique plan that's given us, and but it comes down to, what do we want, right? The motivation has to be there to experience yourself as a free and enlightened being. If you have that motivation, you will achieve it. you will achieve the goal. It's guaranteed because it's already you. It's already who you are. Okay? So the Course's goal is total peace. And how do we get there? By removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. That's it. And how we remove them is through doing the lessons or, doing some processes that work for you. I do a lot of the 4 questions of Byron Katie because that brings people to a place of seeing that they have a choice between thoughts and they don't have to continue to believe what they believe. And then in fact, if you let go of a belief that was causing you suffering, in any given moment, within seconds, it can be undone and you're free of that belief. And it could have been causing you years of pain and suffering. So look at vision. Look at what does vision really mean to you, right? The strength of seeing what you're here for and seeing what you want to achieve and accomplish in your life is so important that you know that you have the strength to do it, that you have the support. Because if you don't have the support, you see it, but you don't have the support or you don't have the belief that you can achieve it, then it's really frustrating, right? A lot of people come to me, they're frustrated because they see they have this other purpose and they want to do it, but there's too much in the way. There's too many blocks. There's too many thoughts that are keeping them from it. And sometimes it's really severe. Sometimes it's really depression and deep anxiety. And that's fine. It's just a matter of seeing that you don't have to keep thinking that way anymore. That's when you're caught in the attack and defense mode. That's ego mind. So we have the strength of God in us, and what he gives is truly given. It's already been given. And you can receive it anytime and anywhere, wherever you are, and in whatever circumstances you find yourself. Your passage through time and space is not random. When I heard that, it was like, thank you, God, because I always felt when I was in conflict that I was in the wrong place or I was doing the wrong thing. And that was just me in my separate mind, but I was judging everything that was happening to me. I remember when I was a mother and I had little kids and I was a full-time mother, it was like, this can't be right. This is not easy for me. And I really struggled with it for a long time because I felt like I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, when in fact I wasn't, but that was just the thoughts that were going on in my mind. So it says, you cannot but be in the right place at the right time. Wow, when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, is that true? Yeah, if you know that you have the strength of God within your mind, he's giving you that gift all the time. So you're always in the right place and the right time to receive the gift. Isn't that great? So we're going to have 3 to 5 minute longer exercise periods today. One as soon as possible after you wake up, and another as close as possible to the time you go to sleep. So if you do it in the beginning of the day and the end of the day, this really works. It helps to set the tone for your day as you're walking around the earth, and it also sets the tone for your sleep when you go off into, the other realms when you're sleeping. So all you have to do really is practice it. God is my strength, vision is his gift. And you can say things like, God's gifts to me must be mine because he gave them to me, right? Because he has already given me everything. And they're mine. So it's up to me to receive them. And that's pretty simple to do. It's just a matter of practice. The other part of this lesson is to remember that active searching is not appropriate for today's exercises. Just step back and let the thoughts come. Okay? So don't let yourself get caught in what you're thinking or not thinking. Just notice your thoughts and state the lesson. So if you notice that you have a thought about conflict with someone, just for a moment, look at it and go, okay, I have a conflict with this, but God is my strength and vision is his gift, and I can let this change right now. Okay? It's being willing to have a miracle or a shift in your perception in any given moment. That's how we practice A Course in Miracles. It isn't hard. It doesn't take a lot of time even. It's quick and it's efficient, because when you do this and you don't go into, oh, am I doing it right? I'm not doing it right. I didn't repeat it often enough. Don't judge yourself for how it's happening to you, because it's crazy to judge yourself. There's no need for that. That's still ego. Ego is always judging. So step out of that for a moment and just go, okay, I see that I'm judging, and I don't have to do that anymore. I can observe that. Take a breath. Release. There's another moment that's happening right here, right now, when you recognize something that you didn't see before. And you go, I don't have to do that. No, you don't. God is your strength. And if you can't do it yourself, God is your strength. And if you can't find the willingness to do it yourself, God is your strength. And if you can't stop judging yourself, God is your strength. Right? You can't do it. You can't fix your life. You can't fix anything. You're the problem. The part of you that's trying to fix is the problem. So I'm not, hopefully you don't hear that as an insult, but it could feel that way to you. But when you do see that that's true, then there's another you, there's a bigger you that's observing you and your conflict, and it's saying, hey, look, you don't have to do that anymore. That's what I'm here to remind you, is that you don't have to continue to be in that conflict anymore. God is your strength. God is your strength. Vision is his gift. There's another way to look at this. There's another way to see everything that's happening to you. And it's so exciting, because when you start to do it, you get the feel that, oh, my whole life I've been struggling with this one thing, thinking I'm wrong, or thinking I'm bad or shameful or guilty. And none of that is true. It's all made up by you. You can stop right now. And how you do that is by recognizing you don't have any idea how to do it. It's not up to you to solve your problem. You can't. Addicts know this, alcoholics know this. You can't solve your own problem. You're unmanageable. So you come to believe there's a power greater than yourself, right? That can restore you to sanity. That's the Course in Miracles. This power greater than yourself. God is my strength. The creative power of the universe flowing through me and through all my cells and my thoughts and my mind is my strength. I can find that in me. I can get in touch with that and connect with that and recognize that's what's true. That's what the Course in Miracles gives you, that deep sense of connection and peace, that you're fine. You are the love of God. You're not separate, and you never will be. And if you want to know something more about this, just do this lesson. The next 4 or 5 lessons, till lesson 50, which is what I'm going up to, you're going to really start to feel this sense of connection with your Creator. And that's exciting to me. That's what I want to offer you. It has this amazing power to transform your life, like truly, in an instant. Thank God, right? Because what else are you going to do with your life? If you don't connect to your Creator, if you don't know who you really are, everything you do is going to end up in a state of unsatisfaction, right? You don't really become whole and happy if you don't solve this riddle. You're like, who am I? If you don't solve that ever, you don't get to be free. And that's what I'm here to teach. It's the only thing I teach, really. So thank you. I think this is it for today. I just want you to know you can repeat the idea during the day. The more often you repeat it, you will be reminding yourself that the goal of the Course is important to you and that you have not forgotten it. So if you have to write it on a piece of paper and carry it around with you all day, that works too. God is my strength. Vision is his gift. It's not that hard. Just repeat it. And if you want to know more about what I do, healyourmindhealyourlife.com has all of my information. I'm thrilled that you're here. Please comment. Please share. I'm so grateful to be doing these videos and just offering the love from my heart to yours. So thanks for being here, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye now.